One I already did here. Basically, we just want to know our current position to the target, and then we just line up the compass tool accordingly. I pretty much got 1.3 and then 2, so if I bring over a Pythagorean Theorem calculator, we can just see that that equals 2.39. And then if I go back in here, I'm going to put this down to 200, and I'm going to aim center on these guys, kind of between the shoulders. You can see that hit them. These down. Now these are the Russians. They are wearing a little more armor. But as I aimed for the head area on that target, you can see here. As you can see, I even got some targets in the windows. We'll go ahead and set that. I'm going to turn off my protractor, and then I'm going to go back into my lines. Going to get rid of that, and I'm going to focus on this house right here, where my next targets are. Draw my line from my position to my target, and then I'll bring out my map, make a triangle out of it. So I got 2.4, 2.4, and 1.8. So 2.4, 1.8. So that's a pretty good shot, pretty easy shot. Get a little more accurate that way. And we'll go for a headshot this time. Too easy. So we have a nice triangle going. I'm going to say 6.5 for that point, 7.3. 9.77. And like I was saying, we don't want to really plot for each individual one. If I have a bunch of targets here, I might actually want to go for the middle. A little field here with some fences. And if I go back and look, I can see that little fence. We're still 7 point. I'm not really dragging the map tools perfectly here. Can hit here. There we go. There we go. That was a nice one-shot kill. Oh, there we go. And just a little adjustments in Kentucky windage. Okay, so I've moved positions. We're going to try using the Pythagorean Theorem again to get accurate shots. My position, which is roughly over here. And I'm just going to draw a line. And that house was right there. Triangle with it. Okay, I'm going to go with 4.1 and 2.3. So I'm going to acquire my target again. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can see it a little better. I'm going to go ahead and get into a crouching position. There we go. 600. 600. Roughly 600. If I aim for this guy's like belt groin area, maybe a little slightly between the knees. Okay. Typical. And for our next example, we've moved locations on the map, something a little more challenging. Points aren't perfectly there. I mean, we do have like a radio tower over here. I can kind of figure out where I am by looking, okay, I got a coast over there. At this direction, 70 degrees, I got that coastline going. And then at 145 degrees, I got the radio tower. Pull out the map. You know, I'm roughly over here. And you can kind of tell, hey, I can see there's a coastline over there. Roughly 70 degrees, kind of going that direction for the most part. And then, no, move that over. Yeah, roughly still 70 degrees-ish. Then 145 in there to that tower. A hold of one of these, a little area like that to position yourself, that's even better. That'll be a lot more stable. So I kind of did the middle, which 700 might be pretty good for that. I'm going to go ahead and aim. I think that's a lot more accurate. Now we'll see what we can hit over here. We got that one at 9.3, if you remember. But definitely a lot further away. There's a lot more rifle sway being affected. Be nice if they add something in where you can actually like hold your breath between shots. But we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and aim towards the knees. Maybe aim a little bit higher. Not getting a whole lot of rifle sway this time, thankfully. There we go. One thing you can do too before your enemies get to an area is have a spotter watch with binoculars and maybe aim for that little post on the corner there. And then when your spotter sees the dirt kick up, you kind of know you're right on target for hitting anything else over here. Since that's 9.3, I want to raise it up more. Good shot. And boom.